Turn on your camera, please. Let me see your beautiful faces. Everyone, please turn on your camera. Turn on your webcam. Otherwise, how I will get to know that is you are learning? Why still few people have problem in turning on?
Yes, ma'am. I'm not in my home, so I'm using some other device, so I can't do.
Ma'am, I informed my mom to inform sir that my camera is not working.
Okay. No, then that there. Fine. So now what they are exactly asking us to do is the square of any number. Take any square number. Tell me any square number.
9.
9. So 9 in terms of divisible by 3. How can we show 9 is 3 into 3. So that means it is of the form 3m. M is a quotient. 3 into something, that is a quotient, right? Now,
Yes,
any other?
16.
16. So it is
16.
when you divide 16 with 3, what is the dividend algorithm we will get it? Division algorithm. 3
5.
into 5 plus 1. The remainder is 1.
Plus 1.
So this is of the form 3m plus 1.
Next one.
Any other?
441.
25.
441. Okay, let me try with 441. Now
21
divide with 3.
square.
Yeah. 3 into 3 ones are 3, 3 fours are 12, 2, 21, 3 sevens are 147 into 3. No remainder. So it is of the form 3m. Any other square
Yes.
number?
625.
625.
625. Divide with 3. 3 into 3 twos are 6, 0, 3 eights are 24. Remainder is 1. So that means it is 3 into quotient plus 1. So take any square number, try dividing with 3. You will either get remainder 0 or you will get remainder 1. We know that any number when divided by 3, we will get 3 remainders, either 0, either 1 or 2, right? But when we divide any of the square number, we will get only remainder as either 0 or 1. We won't get remainder 2. This is what the meaning of this question. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, how to prove it? Let a be any positive integer. Divided by 3, because we have to show in the form of 3. Just a sec. Hello? एक second. Divided by 3, Q is the quotient. Q be the quotient and R be the remainder. Right? Now, so how can we write, according to Euclid's division lemma, how to write it? A is equal to?
BQ plus R.
That is here A is, what is B value?
B is
3.
3.
3 we have taken. So 3Q plus R.
Uh,
So range of R will be?
Greater
0, 1, 2, 3.
It is less than
Greater
3.
than 3.
So it is
Complete.
0 or 1 or 2. 3 not possible, right?
It's great. Okay.
Is less than 3. So it is 0 or 1 or 2. Now take 3 cases. We have 3 cases now. Case 1, when r is equal to 0. When r is 0, what we will get? A value is equal to
3Q.
A is equal to 3Q. But they are asking about square of a
Square.
number. So A square is equal to 3Q whole square. That is equal to 9Q square. So can now here square of A is 9Q square, but we have to show in the form of 3 into some quotient. So can we take 3 common?
Yes, ma'am.
So what is left out?
3Q. Square.
3Q square left out. So can we write this 3 into any quotient as M, where M is 3Q square? Can we write this way?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Square of A, we got 9Q square. So we have to write in terms of when it is divided by 3. So when it divided by 3, we have to take 3 common. And whatever the remainder of this one quotient is there, so that quotient we have considered a variable M for that. So where value of M is 3Q square. So when square of A is of the form 3M, that we got it first part. So square of any positive integer is of the form 3M when the number is completely divided by 3. Then case 2, when the remainder is 1. What is the value of A? 3Q plus 1. Then find the A square value, squaring both the sides. A square is equal to 3Q plus 1 whole square. So square it. Square will be, what's the square of 3Q plus 1?
9Q square plus 1 square plus 6Q.
A square plus 2AB plus B square. So from these two terms, can we take 3 common? So it will be 3Q square plus 2Q plus 1. So this part is a quotient when divided by 3. So we'll consider that as 3M plus 1, where M is the quotient. So what is the quotient value? 3Q square plus 2Q. Right? So we have shown the square of a number is of the form 3M plus 1. And then case 3, when remainder is 2. So when the remainder is 2, A is equal to 3Q plus 2. Then finding the square is equal to 3Q plus 2 whole square. So square is A square plus 2 into A into B. That is 2 3s are 6, 2s are 12. 12Q plus B square, which is 4. Now when we divide 4 with 3. So write 4 in terms of multiple of 3 and the remainder. That will be, how to
3
write?
plus 1.
It is 9Q square plus 12Q plus 3 plus 1, right? So from first 3 terms, can we take 3 common? 3 in bracket 3Q square plus 4Q plus 1 plus 1. So this is equal to 3M plus 1, where M is 3Q square plus 4Q plus 1. So now you see a number A when divided by 3, if you are getting remainder 0, that time square of A is of the form 3M. That means it is also completely divisible by 3. When a number divided by 3 gives a remainder 1, then the square of that term is shown in the form of 3M plus 1. And when the remainder is 0, when a number A, when divided by 3, if the remainder is 2, in that case, such numbers square can be written in the form 3m plus 1. So we don't get remainder 0. These are the only possible cases, and any of the cases we don't get remainder 2. Remainder is either any square number is divided by 3, we will get either remainder 0 or 1 only. Clear?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Scroll.
Ma'am, I wanted to ask you to scroll up once.
Ma'am, you said about a test last week.
Yeah, Wednesday it is.
Okay, ma'am.
Wednesday from 6 to 7. What are the
Yeah,
part we have
class
finished today?
tomorrow.
Tomorrow
And then
class is
after
there.
that, continued classes or
Yes, 7 to 8:30 class will be there. 6 to 7 is a test and 7 to 8:30 class will be there.
okay, ma'am.
Mom, it will be till here, right? Like till you taught us.
Yeah, today whatever the part we will finish, till that part you have an exam on Monday, the Wednesday.
Ma'am, the same thing that we did over here, we have to do the same thing in the next question. Okay, ma'am.
But here it is square you are doing. Next question it is cube.
Ma'am, can you scroll down?
Excuse me, mom.
Yes.
Mom, when the remainder will be 0, only then the square of the number will be 3m.
Hmm.
And like when
Remainder
the
1
remainder,
and remainder 2, then the square of that number has, when divided by 3 leaves remainder 1.
okay, mom.
Mom, can you scroll down?
Ma'am, but in the next question, there are many values for the remainder. So we have to
No,
make that.
no, no, wait. No. You are doing with 3 only, not with 9. A is divided by 3, not with 9.
Okay, ma'am.
Because the 3's cube is 27. 27 is also divisible by 3. 9, sorry.
Ma'am, can you scroll down? Yes, ma'am.
Go for the next question.
Ma'am, for that question, you have to take like let x be any odd integer, right?
No, odd integer they have told. Cube is no. Next question is for cube.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Sorry, I was looking at the 68.
Mom, so we should take 3 as the value, right?
B as 3. A be any positive integer divided by 3.
Mom, I got disconnected. What were you telling?
Next question only solve.
Okay. Ma'am, it's same as this, right?
Yeah, same as this, but cube you have to take. Instead of square, it is
Okay.
cube.
Ma'am, so when we are doing the cube, m value will be 9q cube, right?
No, 3 no, 3q whole
3
cube.
in
3q whole cube. So 3 is cube is 27.
yes, ma'am. So after we factorize, we get the m value will be 9q cube, right?
Yes, right.
Ma'am, so for R, there will be, we have to do all 8 cases.
No, you are divide. B is 3. You have to divide with 3, not 9.
Because 3 is also a factor. 9 is 3. 9 is a multiple of 3.
3 is cube is 27. And 27 is also divisible by 9. Therefore,
Okay, ma'am. So 3 cube is equal
Ma'am,
to
we have to
27.
follow this in every case.
yes. Not every case. Some of the cases are there. So in that you have to follow the same.
Ma'am, will there be big questions like fifth, like squaring, like my exponent is 5 or something?
No, no, no. They are not. Only till cube. Vijay, are you solving? Vijay, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, is it important to mention like in bracket q square is equal to m
Yes,
like that?
yes, yes, yes. You have to mention that.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, in the 67th one, it is given 9m, 9m plus 1. But why do we have to do only till 3, ma'am? Because it's given till 9. So we should
Take
like
9 and then 9 is cube, and also if you keep it doing 9 cases, yeah, is it possible to solve? Is it easy to solve 9 cases?
no, ma'am.
Only for 3 marks?
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, but what if it's given like 18 or 18 plus
They
1?
won't give, they won't give you. Only this is the question for cube, nothing else. So A is equal to, you got 3q plus R. There's all those writing you have to do. I'm not writing. R is equal to 0 or 1 or 2. So case 1, A is equal to 3, R is equal to 0. Then A is equal to 3q. So value of cube is 27q cube. So you can take 9 common. So it is 3q cube. That is equal to 9m, where m is equal to 3q cube. Right? Now case 2. When R is equal to 1. So A is equal to 3q plus 1. Next you have to write A cube. So 3q plus 1 whole cube. So what is binomial cube? Formula for binomial cube is?
Ma'am,
Plus
a
b
cube
plus
plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square.
A cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square. I'm writing b cube at the end because b cube will be our constant term. Therefore, so now here 3q whole cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. So this is equal to 27q cube plus 3 square is 9. 9 3s are 27q square plus 9q plus 1. So from which part we can take 9 common? First 3 parts. 9 in bracket it is 3q cube plus 3q square plus q and then outside 1. So this we can write as 9m plus 1. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Case 3, when r
Yes,
is
ma'am.
equal to 2. So a is equal to 3q plus 2, right? So a cube is equal to 3q plus 2 whole cube. So who will tell me the cube of this?
Ma'am, can I?
Yeah.
Ma'am, it is 27q plus 54q square plus 36q plus 8.
So from first three part, 8 is not divisible by 9. So 8 will remain as a remainder. 9 common. 3q cube plus 6q square plus 4q plus 8. This is equal to 9m plus 8, where m is equal to 3q cube plus 6q square plus 4q. And here m is equal to 3q cube plus 3q square plus q. So these are the
Ma'am?
3 cases and we got 3 remainders. Yeah.
Ma'am, in the next question, do we have to use that every positive even integer is written in the form 2q and odd integer is written in the form 2q plus 1?
Yes, you can use.
Okay.
But here it is not here. Easily you can do with the 2 consecutive numbers, that is n and n plus 1.
I'm still not able to understand.
Yeah, I will explain.
And what is the practical use of this in daily life?
Thing. Nothing is actually.
And then why are we learning this?
I'm also, whenever I started that time also, I was thinking the same thing. What they have given, we have to learn. Actually, this will help you for further calculations, just like binomial calculations are there. There are many other things will come where the sum has to be done faster, or to find out any number games when we are doing it. There are many things which we need to find out, with which it is will be divisible. So for that thing is easy. Just like when you say that is cube of any number, whenever divided by 9, immediately you'll get to know that is either it is 0, 1 or 8 only. So we are not trying to divide with the check with the other remainders. So for higher calculations, when statistics and all those are there, so when divisibility we have to check out, that time it will help you. So when faster calculation has to be done, that time it will be easier if you know all these things. Competitive exam is more important. Completed this part? Vaibhavi, is it clear now?
Just 2 minutes. I'll-
Yes, ma'am. Just a second.
Deepika, Vaibhavi, you people were telling that you didn't understand. Now you understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Clear? Because these two questions are very important. The earlier one, 66, and this is 67th one. Both are very important questions. They will ask you, always it is asked for 3 marks.
Ma'am, I had a doubt.
Yes?
Ma'am, if m value varies in each of these cases, can we take a different variable?
No, don't take it. Just like Q is a one of the variable we are used for any quotient, right? So for any quotient, we are using variable as Q. But now when we are trying to, the value with Q, we are trying to divide with any other number, some other quotient we are getting, right? So for that other quotient, we are using variable M. Okay. So M is also quotient only, nothing else. M is only the quotient. Because Q we are not able to use. Q we have used in earlier place. So here we have used Q. Now here we can't use Q because this Q and this Q in the same question, it will become same. And they are actually not same. Therefore, we have to use another variable. Most of the places they have used M. So therefore, we are using M. Clear? Now, next question is prove that product of two consecutive positive integers is divisible by 2. It is an obvious fact. That is any number, one number and the second number, two consecutive numbers. Any one of the number is always a even number because always even and odd are alternative numbers. So every number, two consecutive numbers when you take, one of the number is always an even number. And you know that even number is always divisible by 2, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So that is what with Euclid's division algorithm, we have to prove that. These are the things those Euclid and Pythagoras and Thales, they have proved in the beginning when they have started working on algebra and maths, arithmetic. That time, these are the things they got to know, and we used on this many other formulae, theorems worked out. So it's the basic maths we are learning actually. So now suppose A be any positive integer. So consecutive numbers are, if A is one of the number, then its consecutive number will be A and A plus 1. So these are the consecutive numbers.
Yes, ma'am.
Now let A is divided by, A be divided by 2 because we have to show divisibility by 2. Q and R are quotient and remainder. So A is equal to 2Q or 2Q plus 1 possibilities because R is equal to 0 or 1. So leave this part. We'll go with the method we were solving. Case 1, R is equal to 0. So A is equal to 2Q. Then what is A plus 1? Next consecutive number is A plus 1, which is 2Q plus 1. They're asking product of two consecutive numbers. So product is A into A plus 1. So what is the product? A is written in the form of 2Q into 2Q plus 1. So it is A into A plus 1. This is a product whose factor is 2 because it is written E2 into Q into 2Q plus 1. This means it is 2 into M, can be right? 2 is a factor of this
ma'am.
product. 2 is a factor of this product because we can write its factors as 2 into Q into 2Q plus 1. These are the three factors. So 2 is a factor of this product. If 2 is a factor of this product, that means what? This product can be divisible by 2. So therefore, product is divisible by 2.
Ma'am, but how can we write it as 2M?
So this thing, remaining product, we can consider as M. I'm not
Ma'am,
completed. Wait.
understand one step.
Yes.
Ma'am, after the step, that A plus 1 equal 2Q plus 1,
Hmm.
we have taken A as common and in bracket.
No, we have not taken common. We have taken product of two consecutive numbers. Is equal to. This is a first term. This is the next consecutive term. N and N plus 1 you are considering, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So instead of A, write it here as N.
Okay,
So this
ma'am.
is N. Then this is N plus 1. So consider this is N and this is N plus 1. Then okay.
Ma'am, so product of the two consecutive numbers will be the product of their remainder.
Remainder. What remainder?
Okay.
It is not remainder, it is the number, it is written in the form of 2q.
Oh,
Just
okay,
like
ma'am.
3 and 4 are the consecutive terms, right? So 3 is written as 2q plus 1, 2 into 1 plus 1, and 4 is written as 2 into q.
Yes, ma'am.
4 is what? 2 into 2. So 2 is a quotient. And here 2 into 1 plus 1. So 1 is quotient here. So for that general form, we have used q. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So product of two consecutive number, that is n into n plus 1, that is equal to, what is the value of n? N is 2q. And what is n plus 1? 2q plus 1. So product of these two can be written 2 into something is written. So any number is a 2 is for any number. If 2 is a factor, that means that number is divisible by 2. Is that number divisible by 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So therefore, we have written this 2 and remaining part as a product that we have taken as m. So n into n plus 1, this product is written in the form of 2m, where plus nothing is there. That means there is no remainder. This means the product of two consecutive number is divisible by 2. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Then case 2, where r is 1. When the number is divided by 2, if the remainder is 1, then what is the value of n? N is what's the value of n? Navika,
2 plus 1.
the remainder is 1, so 2q plus 1, right? And what is n plus 1?
2q plus 1 plus 1.
2q plus
2.
2q plus 2.
2.
Can we take 2 common?
Yes, ma'am.
2 into bracket q plus 1. So it is now therefore product n into n plus 1. This is equal to, what is n? 2q plus 1. What is n plus 1? Into 2 into q plus 1, right? So 2 is already there in the factor, 2 is there. So 2 into q plus 1 into 2q plus 1. So therefore, can we write 2 into quotient as m? Can we write this way?
Yes.
So therefore, product is divisible by 2. Are you able to understand or not?
Ma'am,
Yes,
I didn't
ma'am.
understand the last 3 steps.
Yes, ma'am.
You have to write in the product form. So they are asking the product of two consecutive terms. So we have taken first term as n and the second term as n plus 1. So when n is divided by 2, what we will get? When n is divided by 2. So either we will get remainder 0 or remainder 1, right?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So therefore n can be written as 2q form.
Hmm.
When remainder is 0,
Yes, ma'am.
then what is the next number? That is n plus 1 will be
N plus 1.
2q plus 1.
2q plus 1. So when it is 2q plus 1 and 2q, these are the two terms, consecutive terms.
Yes, ma'am.
So we have to show that the product of these two terms, n into n plus 1, which is what? N is 2q and n plus 1 is 2q plus 1. So this is a multiple of 2. Is it a multiple of 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Can we take 2 common from all of them?
Yes, ma'am.
So we have taken 2 outside we have written and remaining terms we have written together. And for that remaining term, we considered another variable as m.
Yes, ma'am.
So that means the product of a number is a multiple of 2.
Yes, ma'am.
So therefore,
ma'am.
product of 2 consecutive numbers is divisible by 2.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I had a doubt in second case.
One by one, I'm clearing.
Ma'am,
Wait.
so 2 is a multiple of product of n and n plus 1.
N and n plus 1 is a multiple of 2.
Okay.
Okay, that product is a multiple of 2 always.
Ma'am, so 2 is a factor of n and n plus 1.
Yeah.
Mom,
Yes.
Mom, I had really bad internet issues. So what was happening, Mom, till now? I was not able to join till now.
3 questions we have completed.
Okay, Mom.
When the
Which
remainder
question?
now any number n is divided by 2, suppose we are getting remainder 1. So when the remainder is 1, then what is the value of n then? N is equal to 2q plus 1.
Yes, ma'am.
Now what is the next number? Next consecutive number, that means the next number. So what is the value of n plus 1?
2q
2q plus 2.
2q
plus
plus 2. 2q plus 1 is n and then add 1 again. So we will get 2q plus 2, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So when you write the product of these two, we have to show that product is a multiple of 2. So n into n plus 1, it is 2q plus 1 into 2q plus 2.
yes, ma'am.
So from 2q plus 2, can we take 2 common?
Yes, ma'am.
So after taking 2 common, 2 into q plus 1 is left out.
Hmm.
So this
Yes,
is
ma'am.
a into b into c. For example, suppose any number has a factors. Suppose any number, suppose 15. We can write in the form of 3 into 5.
Yes, ma'am.
So that means 15 is divisible by 3. 15 is written as 3m. Can we write?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
what does this mean? Excuse me. What does this mean? 15 is divisible by 3.
Yes, ma'am.
Or also 15 can be written as 5m. So this means what?
15 is divisible by 5.
15 is divisible by 5. Same way, here also we have written the same thing. 2 into q plus 1 into 2q plus 1. So these are the 3 factors of this term.
Yes, ma'am.
So that factor we can write 2 and that all remaining factors we can consider one variable as m.
Yes, ma'am.
So that means product of the numbers is multiple of 2. So that means product is divisible by 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone, is it clear? I'm not getting
Yes,
response
ma'am.
from you people.
Yes.
Have you written?
Ma'am, can you scroll up?
Ma'am, we have to do the next question by the same method,
Yes,
right?
the same method. Yes, right.
Ma'am, in the 70th question,
Hmm.
we have to do the same thing what we did in question number 66.
No, everything is same. Only that's you have to show the same thing. Only you have to show that is we are not getting remainder 2 any case. We can't show it is of the form. So all the forms when a number square is divided by 3, it can be always shown in the form 3m or 3m plus 1. So 3m plus 2 we can't show. It's not there. So the exactly same. Both of them are actually same. What you are shown in 66 exactly same is 70. Both are the same questions.
Okay, ma'am.
Completed this one?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, just a second. Yes, ma'am.
Everyone understood?
Yes, ma'am.
This question, what has to be done? Can you tell? Deepika, can you tell me what has to be done in this? Deepika, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you try this question? Similar to 68 exactly. N be any positive integer. And it is, we have to show that is n square minus n is divisible by 2. So what has to be done here?
Ma'am, I don't know.
That means you didn't understand anything earlier. Did you understand or not?
Yes, ma'am.
This question, n be any positive integer. We have to show it is divisible by 2. When it divided by 2, what are the things we get it? That it divide by 2. So according to Euclid's division lemma, what we will get? N is equal to
2Q.
2q plus remainder will be there, no? Every
Plus
time we r. So values of r will be
0 and 1.
0 or 1. So case 1. So when r is equal to 0, so then what is the value of n? 2q plus 0 is 2q. So if n is 2q, then what is the value of n square minus n?
2 square, 2Q whole square minus 2Q.
Very good. So simplify this, which is equal to 4q square minus 2q. So we have to show whether it is, we have to check whether this term is divisible by 2 or not. So for that, what we have to do? We have to show this term as a multiple of 2. Can we show that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So what has to be done here?
We'll take 2 common.
2q square minus q. Can we write this way?
Yes, ma'am.
So n square minus 1 can be written as 2 into some product. So that product we can consider as m. So can we say that now n square minus n is divisible by 2?
Yes, ma'am.
So therefore n square minus n is divisible by 2. Able to understand this point?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
How can you say that is 324 is divisible by 2?
Ma'am, when this remainder is 0.
So you try to divide with 2 into the products. You have to find the factors of this. So 2 into 2 ones are 2 6 are 2 twos are, and remainder 2 0. So therefore it is, we can write as 2 into quotient q plus 0, that is 2q. So 324 can be written as 2 into q. Q is a quotient 162. So when 324 you have shown as a product 2 into something, then directly we can tell that is 324 is divisible by 2. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
This way, if n square minus n, if it is shown in the form of 2 into something, something is something, m only. We have taken any variable. So 2 into something. So can we now tell that n square minus n is divisible by 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Similarly, check it for case 2. R is 1 because we have to check out for all the possible cases. Then what is the value of n?
2q plus 1.
2q plus 1. Then what is they are asking about to find the value of n square minus n. So what is it? N square minus n is
2q square.
2q plus 1 whole square minus n value is 2q plus 1. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now take the square of this. 4q square plus 4q plus 1 and then minus sign inside. Minus 2q minus 1. So this is plus 1, this is minus 1 becomes 0. So 4q square plus 4q minus 2q is plus 2q. Can we show this term as a product of 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Taking 2 common, we will get 2q square plus q. So can we write this as 2 into m? So that means n square minus 1 has 2 as a factor.
Yes.
Therefore, n square minus n is divisible by 2. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, in the 71st question, what exactly we have to do? We have to do the first part or we have to do the second part?
71st, both of them are same. Solution is same for both the questions.
Oh,
So 3
Okay.
consecutive integers, you can either take as n, n plus 1 and n plus 2, or you can take n minus 1, n and n plus 1. Right?
yes, ma'am.
So the second term, n cube minus n is there. So you can take n common. What is the term you'll get? Write that in terms of product form.
Okay, ma'am.
If you take n common, what you will get? Left out in the bracket?
N multiplied by n square minus n.
N square minus 1. You have taken n
Yes,
common.
minus 1.
So n square minus 1, can you factorize again?
Yes, ma'am.
So it is n
N
plus 1,
n
into
minus
n
1.
minus 1. Now if you arrange that, it will be n minus 1 into n plus 1.
Yes, ma'am.
So that means these are 3 consecutive numbers.
Yes, ma'am. And
Product of 3 consecutive numbers is always divisible by 6. That you have to prove.
ma'am, we have to take all 6 cases.
Yes, you have to show all 6 cases.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, the 70th question is similar, right?
Yeah, it is exactly same as 66th question. Both
Okay.
have the same meaning. Only thing they have language changed. One they have shown, it is shown in the form of 3m or 3m plus 1. And here it cannot be shown of the form 3m plus 2. Both are same only.
Ma'am, can you scroll a bit up?
Jay, able to understand? Jay, Joseph, Lakshya, are you able to understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Completed? 69 completed?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
70 is the same as 66, so I'm not solving. Then 70 first. We'll solve the only first part, leave the second part. We'll do that afterwards. You can solve that easily. Prove that the product of three consecutive positive integer is divisible by 6. The meaning of any three positive consecutive integers. Tell me any three. Three consecutive
1, 2,
integers.
1, 3.
1 into 2 into 3. So product of these three, is it divisible by 6?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it is. 3, 2 ones are 2, 3 are 6, 6 by 6, answer is 1. Any other?
2, 3, and 4.
2, 3, and 4. Try with this one. 2 3s are 6, 6 4s are 24. 24 is divided by 6, that is 4. 51, 52, 53. Check it, divided by 6 will mean here no remainder should left out, or no fraction answer you should get, or no decimal numbers. Now here 2 3s are 2 26 are 3 1s are 3 17s are. So here it is, all the three terms multiply, you will get the quotient as a whole number. You are not getting any fraction or decimal number, right? That means these three product, any three product of any three consecutive integer is always divisible by 6. Now that we have to show. So three consecutive integers we will take as n, n plus 1, and n plus 2. These are the three consecutive terms. So we have to show n into n plus 1 into n plus 2 is always divisible by 6. This is what we have to show. Same thing, what we have done here for consecutive terms, for two consecutive terms. Here in this question, prove that the product of two consecutive positive integers is always divisible by 2. Like that, product of three consecutive integers are divisible by 6. That's what we have to show. Meaning clear?
Yes.
So what are the possible values of n? When it is divisible by 6, what are the possible values of n?
6q plus 1, 6q plus 2 up to 6q plus 5.
Yes, 6q or 6q plus 1 or 6q plus 2 or 6q plus 3, depending on all the remainders. And 6q plus 5, right? Are these the possible values of n when it is divisible by 6? Is it
Yes,
clear?
ma'am.
Yes.
So first case, when n is equal to 6q, then what is n plus 1?
6q plus 2.
6q plus 1.
1. And n plus 2, because we have to show n into n plus 1 into n plus 2. So what is n plus 2? N is 6q plus 2. Now take the product of these three terms. N into n plus 1 into n plus 2. What are their values? 6q into 6q plus 1 into 6q plus 2. So all these are products. So where 6 is common, 6 is there in the product form. So factors are 6 into q into 6q plus 1 into 6q plus 2. These are its factors of this product. Is it multiple of 6?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So can we write 6 into m?
Yes, ma'am.
So therefore, n into n plus 1 into n plus 2 is divisible by 6. Can we write? Can we write this?
Yes, ma'am.
Able to understand any response? Once or two students only giving me response. Other students able to understand or not?
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Online is more difficult than for you than me. This one for me than you people. Because I'm not getting response. When I see in front of you, I will from the faces I can understand. But right now you are not showing your faces also. How will I get to know whether you are able to understand or not?
Ma'am, I just have one doubt.
Yes.
Ma'am, here the product of n, n plus 1 and n plus 2, that's all we are doing, right? The product
Yeah,
of...
product of three terms.
Okay, ma'am, got it.
And we are showing in the multiple. That is 6 is a factor of these three we are showing.
Ma'am,
For all the possible cases. Yes.
ma'am, 6q plus 1 and 6q plus 2 are the solution when the remainder is 0, right?
No, these are the factors.
Yeah, the factors when the remainder is 0, right?
Yeah, remainder is 0. Remainder, no, we are seeing, first we have see the factor. So these are in the product form. So this is one term, this is second term, and this is third number.
Yes, ma'am.
For example, again, I will show you. Don't get confused. Suppose I'm writing numbers as 250, suppose. No, 250 is no, 225. So how will write the product factors of this?
15.
5 into 5 fours are 5 fives are. After that, 5 into 9. So further that I can write as 5 into 5 into 3 into 3. So these are the factor forms I have written. 225 as factors are these all in the product form. So
Yes,
can
ma'am.
you say from this factors, can you say if 225 can be divisible by 5?
Yes, ma'am.
Because 225's factor is 5. So therefore 225 is divisible by 5.
Yes, ma'am.
Again, 3 is also a factor of 225. Can you say that is 225 is divisible by 3?
Yes, ma'am.
So these are the 4 factors of 225. Similarly, instead of numbers, we have used variables. So the term, this is one number, 3 consecutive numbers. The product of 3 consecutive numbers are written like this. So these are the 3 consecutive numbers we have written in the product form. First product, second one, third factor, fourth factor. So these are the 4 factors.
Yes, ma'am.
Out
I
of
got
that, 1 is a 6 is a factor. So can you say that is this number after taking the product, whatever the number I'm getting that is divisible by 6, can I say?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Everyone
ma'am.
now able to understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now n is for the second case. When n is 6q plus 1, then what is n plus 1?
6q plus 2.
And then what is next third term?
6q plus
6q plus 3,
3.
right? Now take the product, n into n plus 1 into n plus 2. That is equal to, what is the value of n? 6q plus 1,
1.
6q plus 2 into 6q plus 3. Can we write in the product of 6? Is it possible to write as a product of 6?
Yes, ma'am.
How?
We can take 6 common.
From where?
Uh,
You have to expand it.
yes, ma'am.
No, don't expand it.
Ma'am,
Don't
or
open
you can
bracket.
do something like first term is 6q plus 1. So second term you can write as 6q plus 1 plus 1.
Yeah, that is 6q plus 2. We have written.
Ma'am, or simply you could just write 6q plus 1 the whole cube minus 6q minus 6q minus 1.
Don't
Ease of
do that.
calculation.
No. Take it a simple thing. Here is a product already. So can we take 2 common from this 2? This one?
Yes, ma'am. 2 of 3.
And from this one, we can take 3 common.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
So 2 into 3 will become
6.
6. Okay, yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay, ma'am.
6q plus 1. Then take into 2 in bracket. It will remain as 3q plus 1. Now again, we can take 3 common. So into bracket 2q plus 1. So this 2 and this 3 multiply. We will get 6. Then 6q plus 1. Next factor is 3q plus 1. Fourth factor is 2q plus 1. So these are all the factors. Into 6 is there. Now can you say that is the now product is divisible by 6?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
So therefore n into n plus 1 plus n plus 2 into n plus 2 is divisible by 6.
Ma'am, can we simply write after these two, right? Like
No,
similarly the rest?
no, you have to show all 6.
Ma'am, why?
It's a question for 5 mark.
Okay.
So n is equal to 6q plus 2. Then n plus 1 is equal to 6q plus 3. And n plus 2 is equal to 6q plus 4. Now take the product. N into n plus 1 into n plus 2. That is equal to 6q plus 2 into 6q plus 3 into 6q plus 4. Now from any of the 2 brackets, take 2 and 3 common. So 2 into bracket 3q plus 1, 3 into bracket 2q plus 1, then 6q plus 4. Don't take from the third because we only want 6. So 6 into bracket 3q plus 1, 2q plus 1, and 6q plus 4. So these are the 4 factors. So it is again of the form 6m. So therefore this product is divisible by 6. Clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So can you show the remaining ones?
Ma'am, in notebook can we write remaining also
No,
similar?
no. Write it. Once you are writing, so write it properly.
Ma'am, there are 3 more. You can.
Yeah, 3 more. Write it. 3 is third, 4, 5, 6. So remainder 2 till I have shown till remainder 2. Then remainder 3, then remainder 4, and remainder 5.
Okay,
You will
ma'am.
get after this. You will get 6 as one. Only 6 as common. From all three, remaining three, you will get 6 common. 6q plus 6 is the one of the term you will get. So from that directly you can write 6 out.
Ma'am, can you scroll up?
Completed?
Just there, ma'am.
Ma'am, could you scroll a little bit up, please?
Method is clear, then try to solve by yourself.
Okay, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Who's there with the name Bijuman MR?
Aishwarya.
Aishwarya, okay.
Ma'am, how are we supposed to do this 72nd one?
Sure, 1 second. On 6 cases, you have to finish. All other students, 72nd. Yeah, that is also similar. I will solve that one also. All these questions I need to solve. Have you completed the fourth one? Fourth one will be?
Ma'am, we can interchange the numbers, right?
Yeah.
Like,
So it is 6q plus 3, 6q plus 4, and 6q plus 5. So from this 3 take common, and from this one take 2 common. So you will get 6 into bracket. 3 we have taken common from this, so it is 2q plus 1. From here 2 we have taken common, so it is 3q plus 2 into 6q plus 5. So it is a product of 6. Therefore, it is divisible by 6. And then this one, fifth one is n is 6q plus 4. This is 6q plus 5 and 6q plus 6. So from this directly we can take 6 common. So it is 6q plus 4, 6q plus 5 and q plus 1. So it is again the product of 6. So it is divisible by 6. Finally, 6 case n into bracket n plus 1, n plus 2. That is equal to 6q plus 5. 6q next term is 6q plus 6. Third term is 6q plus 7. So from middle term we can take 6 common. So 6 into bracket 6q plus 5. It is q plus 1 and 6q plus 7. So it is also a multiple of 6. So therefore product is divisible by 6. Clear? And
Yes,
the
ma'am.
same they have told about the OR part of this. That is also the same part. There they have shown n cube minus n is divisible by 6 you have to show. So n cube minus n means n take common, n square minus 1. This n square minus 1 we can write as n plus 1 into n minus 1. So these are also 3 consecutive numbers. The product of this you have to show as a multiple of 6. Method exactly same. It's clear? Everyone, is it clear? The OR part of the same question.
The
In-
OR part I couldn't hear clearly. Could you repeat it?
Same thing. They have told n cube minus n is divisible by 6. So n cube minus n is what? Take n common, n square minus 1. Then n into bracket n square minus 1 factors are n plus 1 into n minus 1. So product of these 3 terms you have to show divisible by 6. Exactly
Okay.
what we have done earlier. Exactly same way. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, but here factor is n minus 1. So we can take n as n minus 1, right?
No, n first n is the all the 6 cases. N plus 1 you have to add 1. And this is n minus 1, subtract 1.
Okay, ma'am.
Prove that, next question is prove that one of any 3 consecutive positive integer must be divisible by 3. Any 3 consecutive integers. Take any 3. 2, 3, 4. Any one of the number is divisible by 3 that you have to show. Out of 2, 3 and 4, only 3 is divisible by 3.
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
10, 11, and 12. There are three consecutive numbers. Out of that, all three are divisible by 3?
No, ma'am. 12.
No. Only 12 is divisible by 3. Take any other number, 20, 21, and 22. Out
Only
of that,
21.
only 21 is divisible by 3. So out of any three consecutive numbers, only one of the number is divisible by 3 that you have to show. So take
Ma'am?
3. Yes.
Ma'am, for the 71, the OR question,
Hmm.
that one can be solved like the 69th question, right?
This one, this way. N
No.
cube, don't take it as N cube because it is 6 cases, and when you start taking cube, it will be much more complicated. We are not supposed to take any squaring, cubing, anything. So it is better write as a product. Just like here you have written n into n plus 1 into n plus 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Exactly same way, n into n plus 1 into n minus 1.
Yes, ma'am.
So here we have to take three consecutive numbers. So what are the three consecutive numbers we need to consider? Three consecutive numbers are n, n plus 1, and n plus 2. These are three consecutive numbers. Now we have to show in all cases. Now n is divisible by 3. Then q is the quotient, r is the remainder. Values of r will be either 0 or 1 or 2. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
now case 1, n is equal to 3q. Right? Because we have to show it is divisible by 3, they have told. So therefore we have taken 3q plus r. If n is 3q, what is n plus 1?
3q plus
3q plus 1.
And what is n plus 2?
3q plus
3q
2.
plus 2.
Now by seeing which one is divisible by 3,
3q.
3q.
only n is divisible by 3. Others are divisible?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am.
No. Then case 2, r is equal to 1. So n is equal to 3q plus 1. Then what is n plus 1?
3q plus 2.
3q plus 2. What is n plus 2?
3q plus 3.
3q plus 3. So which term is divisible by 3 here?
And plus 2.
Plus 2.
Only n plus 2 is divisible by 3, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Others two, n and n plus 1 is not divisible. Someone's mic is on. N is equal to 3q plus 2. N plus 1 is equal to
3q plus 3.
3q plus 3. And n plus 2 is equal to
3q
3q
plus
plus
4.
4. So out of these three, which number is divisible by 3?
N
N
plus
plus
1.
Only n plus 1 is divisible by 3. So every time we can see that only one of the three terms is divisible by 3. Not all, no 2, no 3. So every time, these are the three possible cases when any number is divided by 3, you are getting either remainder 0, 1 or 2. In all such cases, if we find out three consecutive numbers, out of three consecutive numbers, only one of the number is only divisible by 3. The rest two not. Clear? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am?
Yeah.
Ma'am, for the 71st question, the OR part, we should take the n value, like again we should do for all
6
six.
cases. Yes.
Okay.
Ma'am, if you're done, can we leave?
1 second.
Ma'am, can we leave if we're done?
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, mom.
Okay. Remaining questions you have to try.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, so for day after tomorrow only till 72, we have to learn.
Yeah, till 72.
Okay, till 72. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Parth, you have Parth, are you there? No.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, you have a doubt in this one, no? Potential
ma'am.
difference.